Okay, greetings everybody. Welcome back. Vorm here. Let's play a game on the internet. We're going to play The Infected. This will be my second time streaming it. I streamed it last night for a few hours, getting to know the game and the basics of the interface and material progression and a tiny bit of the combat and a few other things. That was kind of my first look, getting to know the basics of the gameplay. So now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to start fresh, of course, because I love starting fresh. Couple things to note. I have switched over to the beta version, the current beta of the game, version 16.12. I did that particularly because there's some what seem to be fairly substantive changes to kind of the lore and background and some of the mechanics. So we're going to use that version instead. That way we're up to date. Haven't seen anything about any particular issues with the beta build, but you know, as always, things could happen. Whether I'll know they're a problem or broken or not is another question, but whatever. So we're going to start fresh. Let's go ahead and kill our previous save. We'll kill it dead. Goodbye. Goodbye, save. All right, save is gone. We'll hit new game, and we have some new settings in here. Once again, back to Fahrenheit, please. No autosave. I'll manually save. I don't think I'm changing anything else on here. And over on this screen, though, we now have this horde settings section, and I'm a little fuzzy on the difference between base attack spawns and the horde settings that you can set various things for. As you know, I comment regularly, I love player agency in setting a game up. The more options the player has to tailor the game to their version of fun, the better. So it's always good to see this kind of thing. We are going to do the same as I did yesterday, though, until I get a firmer handle on the basics. We're going to disable base attacks for now. We can turn this back on later, should I decide to. But we're going to turn it off for the moment so we can get a little further into the tech tree production chain stuff before we start getting attacks. Let's see, and then we're going to go ahead and disable this for the moment as well. It wouldn't kick in on default settings until day 14 anyway, which is going to be a few live streams away. So we'll disable that just to make sure, and then I'll do some research and we'll do some checking, and we'll adjust these things. But we've got horde start day, horde frequency, which is horde attack frequency in days, and then the maximum mob count, so how many horde enemies will show up during these horde setting events. Leave everything else alone. That's the only thing that's been added, I believe. So there we go. I think we're good. Oh, we got to name this thing. Let's do the same as last time, just V1. And let us start. So I'll talk about things as we go, just in case people have not seen the previous live stream or over on the YouTube side, the videos. So I'll explain some stuff, and I'll be happy to answer questions in chat as much as I'm able to. But I've only got a few hours in, so you know, my wisdom will be somewhat limited. Either Rem and Elderface. All right, so here we go. It looks like my settings are held. Cool. So when we start, you know, hold F, it gives you this little information screen. Basically, we have to fix up this ATV. So we're going to run around and grab some parts for the ATV and then put them on the ATV. We'll also go grab the foods. Okay, gasoline, another tire. We're just gonna set up in the same place we did yesterday, so I'll get through this intro thing here real quick. Getting the ATV set up, we'll take the drive over to the area we want to set up our base in. Right now we're just grabbing up the parts. That's really all this is just a quick tutorial area. Oh, can't pick them up right now? Alright, fine. We'll come back to that other tire and pick them up. With that. Uh-oh, running out of stamina. I hate running out of stamina. And today I'll try to get less death by sunburn than we experienced yesterday. Alright, so in the left-hand side, lower left, it says materials needed. We still need 2 iron ingots, 1 more tire, and we're all set after that. Alright, grab those before we grab the last tire. And then the rest of the stuff we need is upstairs. One iron bar and 2 iron bar. As far as I can tell, the ATV items are preset and fixed. I've done the start 3 times now, once as a test before I did the live stream last night, then the live stream last night, and now. Every single time the items have been in the exact same place. So those aren't randomized, but I think this kind of stuff inside the containers is randomized. Yeah, I don't remember getting an egg previously. And then this drawer. Alright, so we got wire, bone, an extra gas can, some rope, a couple iron ingots for the bike, cloth, screws, animal fat, etc., and our lighter. The inventory system is both weight-based and slot-based. So when we open up our inventory, essentially you can kind of see the highlight for the slots. So you've got slot capacity limit as well as a weight capacity limit. And there are ways to increase these things. Frog! Frog! Get out of the way, frog. Whoops. Get off the bike. Alright, so we've completed that task. Now when we hit F, it tells us with your vehicle repaired, time to head out and explore the world. Locate a suitable spot to construct your base, then craft and place a claim pole to start construction. Yeah. Oh, and when you bring the inventory up top here, you've actually got 3 different inventories, essentially. You've got a bag for general items, you've got a section for food items, and then you've got slots to hold weapons and tools. And then you've got different crafting screens here. Items you can build, and placeables, crafting window, checkpoints to learn unlocks for various things, an armor screen, and an itemopedia where you can get the recipes for stuff. And then, of course, the day and how much cash you got and the temperature. Over on that right-hand side, we've got our weight limit, health, stamina, thirst, and then food is broken down into categories. You have a general kind of hunger bar, and then that's also broken down into protein, carbohydrates, fat, and vitamins. I guess is important to maintain. I don't know the exact effects of these when they get down low or zeroed out and you still have some of the other ones, but we've also got a sun resistance. By standing out in the sun, we're actually getting a sunburn right now, so we need to get moving. So, we're going to take a trip. I guess I should show the map. This is the map. We start in the bottom corner here, and we're just going to take the road up past these different points, and we're going to set our base up right in the middle here, same as we did last night. So the green dots are POIs, where there's generally buildings or small towns. The X's are cave locations, which is a location where you can usually set up automated mining for raw materials of certain types. These kind of brighter colored patches are desert areas, which has got some resources you need. And then these brownish ones are kind of flat areas designed for base building. So we're going to use this one right here. Alright, let's get driving. Weirds me out I can't hit escape to close windows. I have to hit the same key to close it as I open it with, so I'll take another rope. Actually, let's throw some stuff into the back here. All this random stuff we picked up. I hear you, chicken. Chicken just crossed the road. Everything wants to get killed. Be a few vehicles we'll loot on our way. From what I can tell, loot inside the vehicles is randomized also. I still don't know if there's durability or damage to the vehicle. I haven't found any way to repair it or any indicators that it has it, so I think it doesn't. And you hit a tree, you just stop moving. But I could be wrong. We might find something later. Can you roadkill the chicken? I don't think you can use the vehicle against the animals. I haven't tried it on infected yet. So we got limited slots in the back storage here as well. I don't think there's a weight limit for that section, but absolutely is a slot limit. So we're going to try to proceed a little quicker than we did last night, now that I've got some idea of how things work. I think I can... Whoa! Big pig. I think we can get things proceeding a lot quicker this run through. And I believe time is somewhat important. We do have temperature and weather effects as time passes, season changes, so we want to make sure we're prepped for winter. And as you can see from our starting server setup screen, there are times, or important timers for being prepared for base defense and that, if you have the horde mechanics and base attacks turned on. So time is an issue. I'm also unsure just how tough it is to get gasoline for the ATV. It's currently an extremely valuable commodity that I need to minimize usage of. Make sure we're still on the right track. We are. Stay left. We should have a Y coming up. Yep, stay left. I'm gonna get under some cover. We're gonna end up with sunburn death again. Yeah, we're going the same place as last time. That way I'm familiar with the area and the terrain and everything. We'll get creative with our starting position after we do a first playthrough. Assuming I enjoy the game enough to do a second playthrough. So far I like what I see. The combat system and the enemies are kind of weak sauce compared to the crafting section, but that doesn't concern me over much as long as it provides me some danger level and interesting gameplay options. I don't need super high-end combat for my crafting, survival, gathering games, because, you know, I play Vintage Story and some other games where that's not really the focus. So I like the looks of the progression system that I've seen so far in this game and the base building options. So as long as the combat is good enough to keep me interested in that section. Alright, so we're going to go off-road to the left here. Okay, so this is the flat area I was referring to. Let's park. That's probably good enough. Alright, so flat area starts about there, goes out quite a ways. Okay, so we're here. We got stuff to do. So if we hit the F key, we got to place that display or that claim thing. So we hit Z to bring up the crafting menu. Build, placeable, other. Oh, new stuff. New stuff. Furniture. Oh, new stuff here too.
Hey Vorm, I heard about a neat game called CTDA.
Where are you, flag thingy? I forget where it's tucked into. where are you, Tuck? Ah, construction items. There we go. Land claim pole. Doesn't cost any materials. Alright. We'll just tuck it back here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I think this is facing me. Okay. So, we are Vormitopia. And no Vambies allowed. They took away the light and noise indicator option from this as well. Now there's other factors. There's those plus other factors that control when enemies might try to raid your base. But we can still see the area around us that this claims. Just like 7 Days to Die and some other games. So this is my buildable area, basically. Very generous. Very generous. And I believe I can set more flags up if I need to. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that off. We got plenty of space. Alright, now that we've got that up, we hit the F key, and now I have to hold it to keep this menu up, but it's got basically a breakdown of the things you want to do. So we need a stone, a stick, make an axe, make a blade, gather some plant fiber, things like that. So let's run around. Usually we'll lightly highlight objects. Give me at least one more stone. Where are you, stones? Come on. Usually stick up a bit. Heck, I hear you, Froggy. Come back for you. Wow, we're being really, really tough on finding the stones. Odd. Don't make me turn the foliage down, game. Alright, we got a couple. So, they want us to craft a stone axe. So, we can bring up our crafting window, go to the Itemipedia, and if you just click on the recipe here, it'll automatically put the items that's required onto the little crafting bench. So it's just a stick and a small stone to craft the axe. And then a stone by itself will do the blade. And what else we got? Plant fiber, chop down a tree. We'll get some stuff for that. Let's start chopping near our current position. So I'll mention this. This is the normal animation for chopping trees, but you can circumvent this and have things happen faster. There's a couple of ways to do it, apparently, but if you just kind of spam left-right click, it basically cancels the swing animation, and you can have it faster. It looks weird, so that's why when you see me doing that, know that I'm doing it because it's a lot faster. So we can pick up logs, we can throw down logs, we can also right-click to get an additional menu, so we can harvest the logs, which turns them into sticks, basically, and firewood. And then we can also break the firewood down, the sticks. So, we got options. So next they're saying stone pickaxe. So we're going to need another stone. Oh, actually, no, I think that's what the blade was for. So, Z, Itemipedia, and stone pickaxe. So if we bring up our inventory and we go to this weapons tab, we now have 2 of our 4 slots, and I think a knife can go over here. But we got our stone axe and our pickaxe. They do have durability. When I have them equipped, it shows in the very bottom right-hand corner of the interface, the little circle. So now that we have the pickaxe, though, we can go break rock. I don't think you can do the same animation canceling here that you can with the trees. And rocks get scattered all over the place. Alright, let's grab a few. Alright, next up, build a saw bench. So, if we go to build, placeables, saw bench, just takes 4 wooden logs. So we're going to build a few of these. Let's put, actually, put them this way. I can do that back to back, but then the third one will be a little weird. I guess we'll just... Yeah, Press that, slide over. They're offset a little bit, but that's fine. All right, now we just need the logs. We only carry 3 at a time. Chop down more trees. Oh, here comes the sunburn. I need to get a shelter up and sit under the shelter for a bit. Oops. Soon as we get logs. Of course there's limited inventory space and weight. But I'll tell you up front, it doesn't bother me in this game like it did in Humanity. This game does it correctly, in my opinion, compared to how Humanity does it, so... Alright, so what's happening here is when I throw the logs on now, they're being turned into planks, which we need for other things we're going to craft. You notice in the bottom right, over here, this is the sun resistance indicator that's dropping while I'm out in the sunshine, but if I go stand in the shade of a tree, it starts to go back up again. So direct sunlight is causing basically a sunburn, and I have to be careful of that because we'll actually start taking health damage. Okay. Yeah. So, let's look at our little list here. So we got the saw bench up. So we got 3 benches up. We'll chop trees down and just start tossing things on there to get some planks going. Then they're going to want water. So we need a water basin, which we make out of the planks. Get a foundation out of planks. Get a campfire going. So we'll get all that working next. I'm just letting my sunlight thing work up a little bit. I need both the sticks and the firewood, so we'll leave that alone. Let's just try to chop a tree down in the shade. Actually, I should probably just go for this big tree. Why am I waiting? Let's leave the big tree. I like the shade. We'll just try to do quick runs out of the shadow. And again, I'll leave that one. Okay, let's knock out some rocks while we're waiting. All right, so build shelter. So in the left over here, it's showing what I need to add to the little ghost image. So we need 4 logs, not the planks that I'm currently carrying. I don't know if I can put these back. Oh, can't fit them all. That's fine. Go knock down another tree. All right, so we've got a shelter. Thing we're gonna do. Throw those aside. These pick back up again. And lost these up here. All right. Pools. Storage. Storage. Water basin. All right, so we got basins. That's just to catch rainwater. We're gonna put a campfire under the shelter here, so it doesn't get put out by the rain, and I'll be able to transfer water from the basins right into the pot on the campfire when I need to boil the water. What else we got? So build a foundation. Let's get the campfire up first. So build placeable. Campfire. All right, so 10 small stones and 8 firewood. Didn't I have a pile of firewood and stuff over here? Really? It disappeared already? That seems a little outrageous. Oops, overweight. Too many planks. Gotta get rid of some planks. I'll keep an eye on my weight limit over there so I don't grab too much. Oh, I'll fill up on the stones. Get storage down too. Alright, we have our campfire complete. Just waiting for some rain to fill up these. Next up, I want to get... Oh, damn it. What indicator do we... Oh, we're out of water. No problem. We got a canteen. Drink from our canteen. And next thing I want, I need to get more wood chopping for some more planks. We've got 8. I forget how many we need. I think it might be 8. You build placeable storage container, 8 planks. Let's do over there. All right, so we got first storage box done. Go ahead and get rid of this tree now. Do a larger tree. All right, now let's do, look over here. Just temporarily. All right. Wrong way. Oops. Keep going overweight. Want to get my ATV emptied out, and we'll get some more proper storage put together here in a minute. Come here, sticks, before you disappear on me. This is going to be food storage, food and medicine eventually. Yeah, we'll name it later. Alright, so sticks. We got some, I need a foundation next. Construction. Station. Logs and planks. So planks we got. We need to chop down some trees for some more logs, but we can place down the frames. Does snap, which is nice. Let's just do 4 for now. Whoops. Rid of that one. Delete. Okay. 2. Come on. Not gonna chop down? Wow. Must be a lot of logs right there. Or not. 3 more. Oh, missed a log there. And we're out of planks. So, we got rain filling up our basins. That'll let us get the fire going here pretty quick. Okay. I managed to not sunburn myself to death on the first day. That's good. That's progress. There we go. We got our first foundations up. Next up. Where are we at? Finding carbs. Build forges. So I want forges, and then we're gonna work on some other stuff. Let's go build placeable, not the anvil. Benches. Go. Stone forge. We'll leave a little space. Alright, just need tons of stone. Grab all the stone over here. Not sure if I got it or not, but we're not going to worry about it. Alright, any other close rocks? Guess you're up next. Whoops. Wasn't watching my weight. Tell me I can reach that from here, please. Enough. 10 more. Alright, so now we need some firewood and some more stone. Alright, so the way this works is we've got 2 slots we can fill with stones, and then we need to put some firewood in, and then we light it up, and what it's going to do is it burns these down or cooks them down, and we'll get little nuggets of iron out of them, and then we have to combine those to make an ingot. So, fill these up for now, get some firewood going. You can use regular wood and I think bark chips and such as well, but the firewood gives the most burn capacity. So we will use the firewood as much as possible anyway. Missed. Alright, this one with a combination of sticks and firewood. Good enough. Alright, let's fire these things up. Now the problem's going to be if it rains, it's going to put my forges out, which is not ideal. Here. Let's go get some more firewood real quick. Some things you can just shift click over, some things you have to click and drag. I'm not sure why there's a difference, but... Alright, so we've got it full firewood. Let's go ahead and get some water boiling. To do that, we've got to take our empty flask that has 0 out of 60 clean water. Do that to fill it up with the water. Turn around and fill that. This is a cumbersome process. There are ways to automate it later, of course. Which is fine. Alright, we're at 180 out of 200. That's all I need. Light the fire again, and that'll clean that to boil the water. Grab all this stuff up. I don't know the exact timer on item decay, but there is some item decay, so... We'll just keep this over here temporarily. Yeah. Alright, so if we come over here, now each of these has got some iron nuggies. Refill our stones. And it takes 5 iron nuggets to make a bar. So now I can put the 5 iron nuggets over here and put a stone in the other slot. That way I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron nuggets. And then I can do the final combine in this last one. So I just keep resetting these and resetting these. I either need to put a wall and a ceiling above these so the rain doesn't put these out. Which I haven't tried yet. Let's give it a go. Uh-oh, we're getting tired. Wall, just a wooden wall's fine. That right there looks fine. I assume that's the right direction. And then uh-oh, I'm not sure that last one's gonna... Uh-oh, it's not snapping, so I don't know. I think I have to get the wall built. I don't think it'll let me do a ghost image of the ceiling. Alright, cancel that. So we need logs and planks. Out of water again. Let's go get our clean water. Alright. So it now says clean water, 180. So basically do the reverse. Drink. Drink. And we'll get more later. Be short on stones. All done. No more stones laying around. Hey, Froggy. I'll get you here pretty soon, too. All right. Keep that. I need to get a box over here to store iron and stones and stuff. I want to get this wall and roof in, though, so I get that done before I'm interrupted. We are pretty tired, and it is after midnight. I should probably make a bed next. Get the bed made. Placeables, furniture, bedroom, 6 planks. Stick it over here on this side for now. I got not enough planks. And I still need the logs. Alright, now will you let me put the ceiling over it? Yep. Cool. Nice and easy. Same, I assume. 3 logs, 4 planks. Let's actually move these over, which I'll do after I empty them out. I'm not sure that one is going to get... I guess I could just move that one over to there. And let's do that. So, end move. Shuffle it up. Oops. Move. Try this again. Get it facing the right way this time. Cool. I am out of stones. Alright, I need planks. So this will set a spawn point by right-clicking on it, and it says down in the bottom left there in kind of gold, spawn point enabled. So this is my spawn point. We'll manually save, and then we're going to use the bed, and time just passes, and you just click wake up whenever you want to wake up. I'm kind of watching my little bar here. Alright, we'll wake up then. 6:19 a.m. So we're going to need food. I haven't paid any attention to food. We got to do that here pretty quick. I want to get this thing up, and then we'll do food next. So... one tree, and we're good to go. Oh yeah, can't jump while I'm carrying logs. Alright, so there we go. We've got cover for our forges so they won't suddenly stop working when it rains. And while I'm standing here, I shouldn't get sunburned, so that'll help. We'll get a lot fancier later. We're just trying to get some basic stuff done. So if we check out our list, we've got find carbs. We're going to get some carbs from some local fruit and veggies, and we'll try to get some frogs for some meat. So we'll do that and that simultaneously. So let's get a spear put together, and we'll run around and grab some stuff. Before I do that, actually, I'm gonna make... I've got a food storage box. I need to get storage set up for sticks and stones and stuff. We need to get to 5 ingots so I can get an anvil put together. And then we can use ingots after that to make nails, which will let us do some fancy things. So let's work on, screw it. Let's work on the spear. I got to get that done. So craft stone spear, stone blade, 3 sticks, and 5 plant fiber. So fiber. Still missing. Oh, I gotta make the blade. Craft the blade. Alright, now when we look at our inventory and go to our weapons section, we have tool, and we have our stone spear. So we can go all stabby on the froggies. Hey, froggy. Harvest froggy. Alright, I saw some fruit and veggies out here in a few spots. You can throw the spear or just hold it and poke with it. Actually, I want to harvest the pumpkin. And we'll start eating our pumpkins. So you can see our bars rising over here. Our general hunger as well as our carbs went up a fair amount. Not going to hunt the larger animals right now. We'll go after frogs, and I just want to grab a couple of the local vegetables and such. That is a cucumber plant there. That'll work. Harvest that. Where'd that frog go? Oh, we can take a chicken. It stops running. Alright. Off again. Hey, hey! Chicken's being pretty spasmodic. Alright, so mostly out of that we got a little bit of meat and some feathers. So, chicken meat, then we got feathers. For arrows for later. Harvest the corn. Alright, I think that'll be enough for the moment. Back to getting our infrastructure up. Need to keep the forges running. Okay, let's toss some meat on the fire. Cooked meat. As far as I can tell, you can't burn the meat. It'll just take X amount of time. Little circle goes around showing how much time it's going to take, and then later you come back and you grab the meat off the fire. There are fancier recipes, as denoted in the Itempedia food. Other stuff you can do and combinations you can do, like stews and pies and stuff. But I need other things for a lot of this stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and mark. Well, we're full up. Alright, fine. Alright, it's empty now. We'll just wait on that. Need to get some more carbs going. Let's have, so what do we got? 10 carbs, 2 protein, 2 fat, 10 vitamins. 2, 10. Pretty much the same. Exactly the same, although the weight's a little different. So that shows spoils in timers. That's real world time. So spoils in an hour and 58 minutes. So have my cucumbers for now. Yeah, screw it. Let's have all of them. That'll max out our carbs. So we need some fat, which is what the meat will take care of here. We'll grab that in a few. I need to get this stuff relocated. Hold. Alright. Get some rocks in the forges. I need to make a storage box next to them to store rocks and iron stuff in for now. Shortly we'll be able to put up an actual stone storage. $49.95. Alright. Burning again. Wait for the next batch to finish up. We've got 2. Alright, so I only got 1 ingot in there. 3 total. We got some seeds. Let's toss those over in the food box. Build. Placeable storage. Storage container. Here. And that'll be it for that for the moment. Of course, I'm 1 short. Didn't I put a meat there as well? Huh. There. Get our protein bar back up. Our general hunger. And we need a little more. Boils in. Being fat, but I don't know if I can cook this into something else. Let me put eggs on here? You will. I think I'm just going to eat the eggs. Alright, now our bars are looking pretty good. Get some more water going. Alright. Feel like I put it backwards. Hinges are on this side, but doesn't really matter. Alright, so now we're going to dump all the stone and stuff in there. The iron products.